Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl CC and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great, having fun. I trust you guys enjoyed your day today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want to react to this video I obviously saw on TikTok. This man was talking about women that glow after divorce. So this man in this video proceeded to say that women after divorce, they hit the gym basically to look more beautiful, more attractive. He was asking why couldn't they do those things when they were married to look more attractive, to look more beautiful. I could not find the original video, but however, this woman right here staged the video that wowed a lot of women. Please check it out.
Is the equivalent of what men feel when after we're divorced, the ex-wives drop a lot of weight and look super sexy. We're sitting here thinking, where was that effort when we were married? Why are you doing it only after we're divorced? Now, I don't have that answer, but to the ladies watching, why is that?
I have the answer, and all of the women watching will be nodding along with me. There are three types of men as husbands and or fathers. There are men that default most, if not all, of the mental and physical responsibility for parenting and domestic household to women. And it's not specific to women that are stay-at-home moms, but of course, that's the most common excuse that men give for doing that. Secondly, there are men that help their wives with the mental and physical responsibility of parenting and domestic household, specific to her returning that favor with something that is for his own personal needs. They will do the dishes, they will put their kids to bed at night after giving them a bath, but their feeling of responsibility and their willingness to do so is connected to whether or not they're getting what they want from her, usually physically. If they're not, they will be much less willing and much more likely to complain about having responsibility for those things. And thirdly, there are men that carry their share of responsibility, both physically and mentally, for parenting and domestic household because they want to and it's rewarding for them. Whatever they are experiencing in their interpersonal, romantic, physical relationship with their wife is separate from the way they feel about responsibility for parenting and domestic household. Women that glow up after divorce are married to one of the first two types of men, and women that glow up in the marriage are married to the third type of man. I'm married to the third type.
Now, imagine being a stay-at-home mom, like basically you're not working and you're at home with your kids, which in my own opinion, it is a full-time job. Now, in the morning, you feed your kids, you keep an eye on them, you prepare lunch, dinner, do the laundry, the dishes, tidy the house, do all of those things. And most of the times, like you don't even have mommy time, like you don't even have a time for yourself. Now, at the end of the day, you are tired. You do not even have a spare time for yourself, let alone hitting the gym. And then someone will ask, so what's the difference? Because at the end of the day, after divorce, it is just still you and the kids. So it doesn't make any sense, right? But then you are not under pressure. Trust me, I have a friend that each time the husband is returning home, she would be under pressure. Like she would just be, rushing to do things like, oh, my husband is coming, I need to tidy the house. Or if he comes back and sees the house unkept or not tidied, he's gonna like, you know what I mean? So she is already tensed up. She is scared that the husband is basically gonna scold, like shout at her, which is crazy. And when I tell you, there are some men that are like that. Trust me, there are some men that are like that. And of course, you are not relaxed, even in your own house, okay, because you are scared that he's going to shout. Anyways, I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know, but let me know in the comments if you guys, if I'm making sense basically. But yeah, I just want us to see a few stitches from women. Obviously, they stitch this woman's video. Please, let's see the stitches. And of course, I'm gonna show you some random comments I grabbed. I think this is a very good video. I think this is a very good discussion or topic. Please check the stitches out.
Of what men feel when after we're divorced, the ex-wives drop a lot of weight and look super sexy.
Hey, qualified ex-wife here. Certified too. You want to be at that. The reason why women glow up after divorce, or sometimes even during the beginning stages of the divorce, which is actually before she leaves him. The reason why this happens 9 out of 10 times, depending on how the relationship went and how they broke up, depending on whether she wants to prove a point or not. In my opinion, my personal opinion, being that I've been both of those women, actually, correction, I've been a girl and I've been a woman, but the girl part was when the girl does it for all the wrong reasons. The woman does it for herself. And there's a difference. Now, do men have a lot to play in this part? Yes. Depending on who she's married to, which kind of guy, man, boy, whatever you want to call it, she is with. Depending on how that affects her life, how that affects her, and how much she puts into a relationship, how much she cares about the relationship until she doesn't. I want to say the reason why she glows up, there's one toxic reason and there's one healthy reason. The toxic reason, when I claim to say that girl, I broke up with my ex and I used to watch because, again, I'm a woman. Number one, when it comes to being any kind of agent, any kind of investigative entity, I would see after our breakup on what he was interested in, and I would go ahead and try and want to be that so he can actually know what he lost. Now, coming to my marriage and my ex, who actually thought at the time that I broke up and I left him for someone else, that I was cheating on him. If I was cheating, I was cheating on him with me because I had to save myself. I was a sinking ship at the time, and that is a healthy way. That's the healthy thing to do, is to save yourself. If you have to sacrifice a relationship and save yourself, that's what you need to do. And that's what I did. Focusing on my health caused me to lose a lot of weight, which was a glow up, but not meant to be a glow up. And for that, if I am going to be nailed to the cross, I take that nailing with pride.
After we're divorced, the ex-wives drop a lot of weight and look super sexy. We're sitting here.
I'm going to tell you my experience. I've never been married, but I have been in 2 extremely long relationships, both of which I lived with. And the biggest thing for me that is an automatic turnoff that will get me to leave you after, honestly, I've had enough and I realize nothing is going to change, is weaponized incompetence. And that is the most nauseating thing a man can do, is weaponize incompetence. If you don't know what that means that men will pretend that they don't know how to do things in order to get out things that they don't want to do. Dishes, laundry, cooking, taking out the trash, vacuuming, taking care of the kids, simple everyday things. Where if they were living as a single man in their own apartment, they would have to do those things. But since they have a woman, they make excuses as to why they don't want to do it, or why they can't do it, or why they don't want to do it because you might do a better job. Okay, well, I never knew how to cook before. I had to teach myself how to cook. Don't tell me you don't know how to cook, or you're afraid of burning down the house and that I'm a better cook. Well, I didn't know how to cook. I had to learn in order to survive. And so that means you should probably learn how to cook so you can survive too. Because, once again, If you were living on your own, you would have to do all these things by yourself. So why does it change as soon as you have a woman in your life? And that is the most exhausting thing anyone can do to their partner, is not being there for them, making excuses, expecting their partner to do everything while they sit back and do the bare minimum of just going to work. That's it. Why do I have to do everything and on top of that work a full-time job and pay all my bills and cook for somebody else who does not do anything for me? And you wonder why women slim down after they get divorced or after a breakup, because that shit is fucking exhausting. It's exhausting. I could go on and on and on about weaponized incompetence, and what's even worse, on top of that, is when they expect to be rewarded. I took out the trash today. Oh, I put laundry into the dryer. I deserve to be rewarded. What are you going to do for me? Because I was a big boy today. I deserve a prize. Get out of here with that. Like, stop, men, stop.
Right. So I remember the day my friend told me, oh, I came back from work and my husband said to me, oh, I took the trash out today and I did the laundry and I cooked. And my friend says to him, oh, okay. Then she said that the husband said to her, is that all you're going to say? At least give me some credit. At least say thank you. Like, say thank you. And she was like, thank you for what? Basically, you cooked for us, like your kids and I. You did the laundry, your kids' clothes. You took out the trash. Like, we all made the mess, basically. And this is what I literally do, like, literally every day. And this one time that you did those things, you are asking me to say thank you? Like, are you being for real? Honestly, guys, I couldn't help but laugh. Like, I was just laughing. And I said to her, like, did this actually happen in your house? I just want to know, can anyone relate to this? Okay. Because like he wanted, the wife to give him some credit because he took out the trash. No, no, that's not fair.
Course, the ex-wives drop a lot of weight and look super sexy. We're sitting here thinking, where was that effort when we were married?
So I am a huge believer that if you see a woman who is married and has kids, and it's very evident that she has not taken care of herself physically, mentally, emotionally, that is a direct reflection of the husband. Because if she has a full-time job and then she's completely expected to take care of the kids, take care of the home, cook dinner, clean up, take them to soccer and karate and cheer and basketball and whatever, make all the doctors and dentist appointments, have parent-teacher conferences, all of the things, she has no energy left to take care of herself. But if you see a woman who walks into the room who's married and has kids and she's stunning, and it's very evident that she takes care of herself physically, mentally, emotionally, then you know that she has a partner. She doesn't have a husband that helps her. She has a partner. She has a partner that truly understands what it's like to share in the responsibilities of work, house, kids, and everything that comes with that. So it's not that women glow up after divorce. It's that for the first time, maybe in a really long time, they actually have the time and the energy to take care of themselves. Because believe it or not, as a single parent, there's a lot of times that I have more time than when I was married. So it's a reflection of how you partner with your spouse and how you help provide and give them time to take care of their well-being.
And women that glow up in the marriage are married to the third type of man.
It's kind of funny because I'm filming this in my pajamas and I haven't quite gotten ready for the day yet, but yet I agree. I have definitely had a glow up within my marriage. I feel like I have never felt or looked better in my entire life, and that is a big part in the security and safety and love and understanding I get from my marriage, and the equality and equity I get from this marriage, and that he gets as well. It's very mutual. And we have been together for 10 beautiful years. Well, married, we've been together for 11 as of tomorrow. And I'm just super grateful and fortunate to be married to the third type of man that the woman in this video mentions, because I've definitely dated the other two types. And I would never again. But I don't have to worry about that because I am in a safe and secure situation in which growth is possible. And I didn't realize that that was a real thing before I got to experience myself. So that's what I wish for everybody. So if you're one of the men that's part of the first two types, you got some serious introspection to do, because there's some men out here just making women happy, and it's a good thing because we're making each other happy, and the world needs more of that.
I took some screenshots of comments as usual from the comment section so you guys can see what other people, especially women, said about this video. Please pause to read if you want to. Honestly, I love that we are having this conversation today, and I hope and pray that a lot of men get to see this video, because this is the thing. If you want your wife to glow up, okay, while still married to you, you need to help her. Sometimes let your wife have mommy time. Okay, just stay with the kids. I know kids are always, they are attached to their mom. They always want to be with their mom. I know. But it is a natural thing, okay? But sometimes take the kids out. Ask your wife, baby, is there anywhere you want to go, or you want to hang out with friends? It helps her. It helps her mental health, to be honest. Because if you are denying her, those activities, it's gonna affect her. Tell me, how can she even glow up? How can she even think of like making her hair, fixing her nails, like looking beautiful and attractive for you? Because it doesn't make sense. No. Okay, so before you got married to her, I'm sure you saw a beautiful lady, right? And then you approached her, she accepted you, and y'all, got married. Now, what happened? She had a child, 2, 3, maybe 4, and she doesn't even have time for herself. The least you could do, is to help her. Just help her. Let her like engage herself into some of the activities, because staying with kids can literally drive you crazy from morning till night. You are with your kids. It can literally drive you crazy. You just need to go out there, mix up, make some friends. It helps you, to be honest. It helps you. But I just want to know your take in the comments, and I am urging all men to please, okay, just think about this video, think about it, just think about it. Are you like helping your wife? Like, you shouldn't even, this is something that you need to do, okay? If you don't do it, who else is gonna do it for you, right? Remember, she's sacrificing, staying at home, taking care of the kids while you go out. Okay, do what they say, bare minimum, like go to work. So why don't you like just go out? Tell your wife to go out and have fun. All right. I call it mommy time. Sometimes I will be in my room and my kids will come. I say, "Can mommy have mommy time?" And I'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, yeah," and they will just leave me. It helps me to think. It helps me. I tell you. Anyways, you guys, let me know your take in the comments. What you have to say, please drop it in the comments, and please remember to share this video, okay? And drop your comments and your likes, like this video, and subscribe. And of course, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Y'all be blessed. Bye.